Intro again.
Do it again. So there's nobody watching. Hello, everybody. We're having a lot of fun this Friday. It's Terry Niedrich, Terry Lee, with Sun Psychic Jean.
Hi, everybody. So great to see you. Thanks for joining us. And thank you for inviting me, Terry. It's been a little while since we've been doing our readings together, and I'm looking
Yes.
forward to this Friday afternoon with you.
Yes, it's wonderful and it's great to be back and wonderful to have you with me. So, yeah, I kind of messed up my intro a little bit and it just threw me off. But you know what? Good practice.
I couldn't say anything to you because it muted my mic. But it
This
was really nice, you guys. You'll see it next time.
Yes. Oh man. So Friday, this Friday, I would like to encourage all of you to go out tonight and look at the sky. All of the planets are aligned in the sky, every single one, and you should be able to see most of them if you've got a clear view. And it's creating a tremendous pull on our little planet, but it's a pretty exciting thing to see in the sky. So check that out. And there's lots of exciting things going on. So we are going to talk about those a little bit today. We're going to take questions from the chat. And we're going to talk a little bit about, hey, whatever's on our mind, right? It's Friday. Isn't that how you decompress and debrief and relax and enjoy life? So, Jean, tell me a little bit about what you've been up to.
I've been doing lives on other channels, and it's such, I really love hosting everybody on my channel. I really do love that. But the challenge of reading the questions and going into spirit is still a challenge for me. I'm getting better at it.
Tell me
But
about it.
going live on other people's channels is just I can just relax, connect to
Yeah.
spirit, and stay there.
Yes.
So
I
it's
think if
fun.
we were all asked, we'd say the same thing. Absolutely, you can relax and you can focus better, and you can tune in to the people that you're working with. It's wonderful. So, wow, maybe we could be just professional guests in a dream
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. You know who has the best of both worlds, who I don't know if Kim from Intuitive View, she has her husband
Oh yeah,
co-pilot with her. Ooh, that is a sweet setup, I'll
that
tell you.
is. Hmm.
I
Wonder if I
know.
could talk my husband into that. Not. Oh, he's got too much to do, but I do appreciate a lot of his technical help and the intro video that you may or may not have seen. I'm not sure. He does those for me. And,
Oh, he does.
yeah,
Oh.
and he comes to my aid when I yell from my office, Dave. And gives me the, move and takes care of business.
Let me drive.
Yes. All right. Well, we got a couple fantastic ladies in the chat. Beth Knight, hello, and Carolyn Adams. Hi. Great to see you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming over. And
Andrea,
oh, hi, Andrea.
nice to
Nice to
see
see
you.
you. We were
Yeah,
just talking
we
about
were.
the original crew, right?
Hmm. We're talking about getting the classmates back together. Is that like getting the band back together? I think it is. That'd be cool. I think
Oh,
we want
I
to
don't.
do that.
Why is that
Um,
not posting?
Let us know,
Hmm.
you guys, if you think that would be an interesting show. We're talking about all our classmates, and I was just expressing, how much everyone I've learned from and worked with, how much I love them. I mean, they're just such beautiful people. So, yeah, let us know if you'd be interested to see a class reunion from Medium Kim and Susan Lynn's class that we all took together. We have special bond, as you can see, and we really enjoy working with each other. So now that we have a few people in the chat, hi, As We Heal Each Other by Periette White. Hello. Um, we,
Purette. I don't know if you
Periette?
can send Purette. You
Periette.
can send. me a link. I've looked everywhere for your channel, and unless you
Oh,
actually have a video, I know when I first started, you couldn't find me because when you search on YouTube, it searches videos, it doesn't search channel names, which it sounds silly, but that's just the
yeah,
way it is.
yeah.
So if you have your first video, if you can name your first video as we heal each other, or put your name in the title of your first video, or if you can send us a link, or is she a moderator? I don't know if she can put that in because I can't find it. I looked and I looked and I
Oh,
looked.
I
I
wonder.
couldn't find her channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, let us know about that. And we already have a name for our show. Andrea Galvin has said classy
Ah.
reunion.
I know, Andrea. Remember when I was just stumbling around and we had those early, and you guys were all like, Gene, we don't care. We're just here with you. Let's just do, let's just practice. We don't care if you mess up because I didn't know what I was doing. And Andrea helped me with the Zoom. It was so
Oh, yes.
great. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. It was a ball.
Yes. It's wonderful. So I do have to mention, and we'll start off by chatting about this. We want to talk about Roe v. Wade a little bit with y'all. um, Understandably, our human emotions when we saw that come across the screen, even though we knew it was coming, um, understandably, we feel this rush of emotion. I don't know about anybody else, but I immediately felt sadness um, for the women of the United States of America. And I certainly would suspect that the plan is to continue to take more and more rights away from people, especially women. So my heart ached and welled up, but immediately my guide spoke to me, do something. Don't worry about this. And it's the same things that they teach me about most of the things I face in life, and that is, meditate, spread your aura, vibrate the light of the creator, and then push it out into the circumstance that you're in. So the first thing I have to do when I push that out is to love everybody concerned with this whole situation. I don't know what side anybody stands on, but whatever side you stand on, go out and support your side and just love people, though. That's the ticket. Whatever way this ends up, whatever way it spins out, give that to the universe, but give love to the people. That's why we're here. That's our power. That's our immense power. As luminous beings in these immortal bodies, we came here to be at this time. And we are now made aware of our mission, and that is to love. Now, acting out also in a physical manner makes you feel like you have some control over the situation. And having a little control over the situation is going to settle you down and make you feel more confident about the future. So I highly suggest that you perhaps drive people to the polls, be a poll watcher, get involved however your spirit leads you, and then have faith. And I'm going to hand this over to Sun Psychic Jane because we had a little convo before we started the show, and she had some really good points. Jane.
Well, I just like to say that it's really it's in our own it we they can't take your power away unless you let them. So we have the power, and it's just a matter of time before all of this energy dies down and fades away. And what it is it just enables us to have an opportunity to gather together, to band together, and to have one voice, have one loud voice, and have one um, strong voice, have integrity with that voice, have unity with that voice, have love with that voice.
Mm-hmm.
What it reminds me of, and it's one of my favorite things, and I always refer back to it when the Grinch Who Stole Christmas at the very last scene, when he's up at the top of the hill after lashing that poor little puppy all the way up at the top of the mountain. He's stolen Daisy Lou Who's milk, the roast beast, everything. He stole everything, every little candy cane, took the tree down like an umbrella and brought it upstairs. And he says, I've got them now. I've got them now, you know. And then what happened on Christmas morning? Everyone in Whoville stepped out of their cottages, grabbed hands, held hands with one another, and sang
That's right.
Hallelujah to the spirit, to the star, to the reason. I mean,
Yes.
you can't take away your spirit. You can't take away your unity. You can't
That's
take
right.
away the love. We've it's fruitless, and
Yes.
this is just what I like to think of us as, is that we all band together, and no matter what happens, love and light will prevail. And just keep
Absolutely. Love is always the answer. And love is our superpower. You know, that love in your heart shows respect for the soul. It shows respect for those other souls. And it helps us to work with the light and with the love to change the situation. And absolutely we can change cosmic consciousness as well with that power. Okay, so that being said, thank you, Jean. That was beautiful. I love that movie.
you're welcome.
It
You're
made me
welcome.
cry. All right. Well, we've got some people joining us, so I just have to look over at the chat. Everything's going to be okay. Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot is here. Thank God. All right. See you, Ron. And Ron is even joining us right before he has his show with Linda G. So you can just get all fired up with us and then just hop right over to Ron's show. I know I'm going to be there. That's exciting. Very, very nice to see you, Ron. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate that. And let's see, who else haven't I mentioned? Oh, looks like we got about everybody. We're going to take questions from the chat today. So if you have any questions, we're here for you. Put them in, I find, for me personally, because I get scattered. I find for me personally, if you put the question in caps and maybe surround it with a couple of heart emojis or something that'll catch my attention, it's much easier to get your question. And we're just going to say we're wide open right now, and then we'll just be really honest if we get a question that it maybe doesn't work for us. But right now,
yeah,
we're wide open.
Questions or messages from your loved ones who have crossed over, or spirit guides, or galactic council, angels, you know, anything. And Terry Lee, do you do like finding things? I don't know. Do you do, what is your psychic ability as far as in this realm?
I have in the physical realm.
Yeah, yeah.
I have been able to, and I'm trying to think of what they call it. Oh shoot, psychopathy. I can't remember what it's called. I can hold objects sometimes and get things from objects. It's weird. I've always been this way my whole life. When I went to Moab, I went crazy because I had to touch everything. I had to touch all these giant pillars of red rock and get the vibration from them. So I've always had that. Finding things, not so great at, but I have this little trick with myself that if I can't find something, I feel like I've already found it and I draw it to me.
Wow.
Like, I don't worry about it being lost. It's not lost.
Right, right.
Sometimes, thank you, psychometry. Thank you. Karen, thank you. She pops in right away. All right. Yeah. So, and it usually comes to me within a short period of time. And then when it does, I always say thank you. Because I know it's probably my guys are like, oh man, she's lost something again.
Well, I mean, this is very mundane and everyday, but it's a good example. I was chopping some vegetables, and I have this favorite vegetable peeler that I peel the carrots with, and I was chopping up the celery, and I had a bunch of, vegetables out on the countertop when we come home from the grocery store, and I chop everything and then put it away. I like to clean it, wash it, chop it, and then put it away in
Mhm.
containers. So I turn around and I'm like, where did my, you know, vegetable peeler go? I just had it. I just got it out. I know I got it out. I looked everywhere, looked in the drawers, looked under the towel, looked everywhere, high and low. I couldn't find it. So I was, figured, oh, well, I'll just wait and I'll get the old vegetable peeler that takes half of the
You have this what? You have the same kitchen I do?
the one that takes
I have
off
that
too
same setup.
much. It's not as thin. It takes off thick slices. I don't like it, so I don't use it. So it's like a second one just in case. So I'm like, okay, now I have to get in the shower before we were going out later that afternoon or something. So I quick jumped in the shower, and my guides and my angels told me while I was in the shower that I threw it away when I threw away the scraps with the celery. And my
Oh,
husband's like, how did you know that? I said, my angels told me.
there you go.
He doesn't question anymore.
They
He's
like
like,
to
no.
be helpful.
He's like, no. So he's the one who dug through all the scraps in the trash can and found it. He's like, you're right. I said, I'm not
Oh.
right. They're right.
That's beautiful. I love that. All right. Well, we've actually got a couple of questions, so maybe we should just get started. What do you say, Jane?
Sounds great. I'm ready whenever you
Okay.
are. You can take your
Um,
time.
here we
Mhm.
go. Terry T. Oh, like your name.
I know. I shout. I'm like, hey, Terry T's in there. I'm like, oh, because I didn't have my glasses on. I'm like, oh, I thought that said Terry Lee, and then I remembered you're not even.
Oh, all
You're
right. Terry T
twins.
says, I feel like some of my coworkers are purposely trying to block my path and putting me down. I'm not sure what to do because I have to work with them. Would they affect my performance? Well, I mean, I have an answer that immediately comes to my mind, but we want to hear what Spirit has to say about this first, right, Jane? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So I'm pulling out the Labradorite. I'll get right to it. Oh, nice. Oh, what a beautiful bell.
Thanks. Just clearing the energy a little bit. It's
Mm-hmm.
a little Tibetan bell.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's got a nice sound.
It's very clear bell. Clear
Okay,
as a
we're
bell.
tuning in for Terry T. Terry T. I'm looking in to feel the energy of your situation. Boy, the first vibration I'm feeling is your is your distress over this. And I think Terry, I'm going to reach out for your guides. They're showing me something, somebody walking along a trail, and ahead is a beautiful, beautiful mountain, snow-capped peak. Very nice. Someone's walking along this trail. Okay. And now they're coming in. Terry, in your moments of doubt, we are right here with you. Reach out to us and let us lead you on the trail. Let us hold you and comfort you and guide you around the hazards that may be in the way. Know this, that there is nothing that can stop you, hold you. There is nothing that can hold you back. There is nothing that can curse you. There is nothing that can delay when you work with us. We will encourage you. You are on this path by your choice, and the path leads to amazing things that you have held in your heart your whole life. We're here for you. Please calm yourself and reach out to us. Let us let you know how beautiful and loved you truly are. Ooh. Oh, wow.
That's really sweet. It's really sweet.
Oh,
So Terry T, what I was getting is I saw a tortoise, a turtle, and what they said was to thicken your skin, get a thick skin, and don't let what they do alter your energy, protect your energy, and stand strong in your energy and your light. And the second thing they showed me was a leaf, like an autumn leaf. And what I derived from this message is that it's seasonal, that they will come and they will go, and what is constant is your own energy. And then the third thing that they showed me is to kill them with kindness, bring in cookies for everybody, give everybody a little gift of little M&Ms and a little netting with a little ribbon on it, and put it on everybody's desk and say, this is just a little something for you because you're so sweet. And they'll be like,
love.
yes.
Love is the answer. That's beautiful. I love that. That's really, really a dear message as well. Terry, I just really want to encourage you that what the guys are telling you is true. Nothing can stop you. They can't hold you back. Love yourself and know that, that love is the power. Well said, Jean.
Yeah. And just a little insight from what I'm gathering is that they may be trying to block you. And if you think they're trying to block you, they probably are. And they probably are because they're competitive. They're competitive because they're scared. They're afraid. They're frightened. If you kind of bring them in as a team and say, I have this idea, I can help you with your idea. Let's work together. Like this collaboration on YouTube. Look at all of us. Look at Ron. Look at all these different people on YouTube have all these different YouTube pages. But what do? We don't compete with one another.
No.
We hold each other up. We work as a team. We work as a unit. Say, is there something I can help you with? What can we do to work together? Because if you work together, you both look good. When the I keep forgetting this one. When the harbor water rises, all boats rise at the same time. Something like that. I can never remember it.
And that's a very good point, to encourage your coworkers to understand their own unique contributions and appreciate their own unique contributions. That's another way to help them to feel loved and encouraged, and not perhaps fearful of you. So
Yeah, they are threatened, but
yeah.
it's not easy, and they may not be open to the suggestions, but nobody will turn down a little bag of M&Ms in a
No
little
way.
thing with a little ribbon on it.
Maybe M&M peanuts.
or cookies, bring in cookies, or
I
bring in
can't resist
donut
those.
holes, or whatever you can do. Just say, hey, I was feeling, extra
Yeah.
sweet today and wanted to appreciate everybody.
Yes.
They'll love you. They'll love
Thank you for your question, Terry. Thank you very much. And keep us posted. We'd love to
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
how your coworkers have responded and how
Yeah.
you're feeling.
Yeah. All the
Okay.
best to you, Terry. Stay
Yes.
strong. Thanks for your
All
question.
right. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Esperiette White, who we were just speaking to a few minutes ago. Thank you for your question. Can you reach my mom, Jean? I'm adopted and never got to know what time of day I was born. Is this possible to know? Wow.
Well, I just did that. And I used my trusty pendulum. I'm not sure um, how accustomed you are to using your pendulum. It may take a while to calibrate it and say, show me yes, show me no. But my
Mhm.
mom said I was born somewhere between midnight and 10 after, somewhere, I'm
Mhm.
six of seven kids. So she's like, you were one of those, somewhere around there. Like, I just, sh-
Yeah,
she lost count after a while. I don't blame her.
I
But,
don't either.
so I wasn't sure. So I asked my pendulum, and don't you know it said yes and no, except for one. It said no, 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 except for one time, and
Mm,
that's the time I go by. And that
that's
is a
good.
I mean, if you say is it before midnight or after midnight, or well,
Mhm.
is it in the AM or is it in the PM? Is it, before 7 or after 7? And you ask yes or no questions, and you can pin it down. And then you can ask this for a series of days or a series of weeks and see if it's consistent in that time. And
Mhm.
bam.
Do it, Jane.
Oh, I think Pierrette should do it. I think it would be,
It has to
I
come from
know,
her.
I
Okay.
think, well, you know, I think it might take a little time, and then, reaffirming that.
Mhm.
Um, I I mean, do you want to it Pierrette's very spiritual. She's very connected.
Mhm.
What do you think, Pierrette? You want me to try and do this here today, or would you like to try and take that on? I believe in you. I know she can do it. And I think she might I don't know.
Ah, the
Oh, okay.
dowsing rods. Yeah.
I
Okay.
I think it would be a good exercise. I don't want to take that away from you, because it is something that I did just recently confirm for myself. So
All right. All right. Well, keep us posted about that as well. I
she'll
hope you
probably,
have any
by the end of the
questions.
show, she'll be like, it's 9:45. No.
Pop back in and let us know. Awesome. And I
Don't
want
do it
to put
now.
Terry said, thank you. Oh, whoop, wrong one. Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. Wrong one. Where did it go? We're moving a little quicker now. Oh, here we go. There we go. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're
Aw,
very happy to hear that.
aw.
That's why we're here.
Yeah,
We
you're
love
welcome, Terry.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And hang on to a crystal, or here's a
Mhm.
little one. Hang on to a crystal when you're at work, or put this in your bra or
Oh,
something, just hang
yes.
on to it, put it in your
Rose
bra,
quartz.
yeah, just,
Love.
and it takes it like puts a barrier around you.
It
Yeah,
does.
the rose
True,
quartz
and
for
also you
sure.
can wear, protective, jewelry.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
do that quite frequently, like, if I have to go speak well, you'll see I'm running Chrysocolla here, and I'm loaded here. It helps. It really does help.
It does.
Okay.
It does, and it gives you confidence too, Terry. So,
Yeah, I think so.
thank
It
Mhm.
does. Because if you
Mhm.
say it has power, it does. That's how it
And
works.
it does anyway, but yeah.
All right. GD. Was wondering if I can ask what to expect upcoming between me and Gary. GS, if anything. I don't know what Gari is. Is that some
I think that's a person's name. I think this is a love question.
Oh, 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 thank you.
They
Okay.
wanna know if anything is, what to expect.
What to expect? Hmm.
I think this is a pendulum one for me,
I
so I'm
think
gonna
this is
go.
a tarot card one for me too.
Mhm, mhm,
Because when you need
mhm.
details, right? We want to know what's going
Is
on.
GD and Gari is what is the energy around GD and Gari?
Yeah, what to expect? GD, what to expect is a little broad. If you can put something in the chat that is a little more detailed, I mean, what to expect? Okay, I'd like to ask that in a positive way, maybe. GD.
Yeah, my pendulum's not answering that. I was saying, is there a love connection between GD and Gari? But
Okay.
is there a positive energetic connection between GD and Gari?
There you go. That's a good way to put it. And I'll ask the cards the same thing.
Okay, I'm getting a firm no. So let me ask the counter question. Is there a negative energetic is there a negative energy around GD around the relationship of GD and Gari?
Oh,
So it doesn't look like anything's coming of it on my end. Let me see. Is there a friendship energy between GD and Gari? Okay, saying yes for friendship. Is there a possible love connection for GD and Gari? It switched over to no. But anything can change. Everybody has free will, and the
true.
future,
True. Well,
Mhm.
interestingly, the cards agree. I'm using this deck that I've been touting, the Witchy Cauldron Learning Tarot cards.
Oh, yeah, I
And
love those.
fascinated with them because they have the chakra signs and also astrological information on them as well, which is quite helpful. So the first card I drew was the Page of Wands, and I thought, oh, good. Uh, that can be good news. Can also be enthusiasm. And I'm feeling like that's what you're feeling in your heart, and you're really hoping that this may be a yes. The next card I drew was the King of Pentacles. Now, this is usually a mature, well-grounded, successful male, so it could be talking about that, or it could be also talking about your feeling of security. And also the base chakra is involved here because now we're getting, sorry, Ten of Swords.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's not good news. And that has the base chakra on it. I'm feeling like, and my intuition is telling me what the cards are saying, is that the enthusiasm, the anticipation of love is always the sweetest, right? But you've got issues here with security. And then, of course, the Ten of Swords is a very painful ending. So what I would say is watch for stop signs, watch for things that indicate to you that maybe you're enthralled with this anticipation of love, and maybe you're very excited about it, but you need to watch for things that show you that this is indeed not the person to have a relationship. Not that they're a bad person, it's just not that you two will jive. And by that, I mean someone who doesn't really show the amount of respect that you deserve, someone that doesn't really encourage you in your passions and dreams, someone who is just not quite hitting the mark. They may be a very nice person, but remember, it's all about you loving yourself, and watch out for yourself, and you're going to be fine. Okay. Thank you for that question. Okay. Whew. those are always like, oh yes, they're very exciting, but there's always, it's life. We're all living life and learning, and always wanting to focus on the best of what we want. But the best thing to do is to focus on the fact that it's there for you. You are just headed towards it. Give it time. Give it time. Okay, let me see. Was that the last one? Indeed, it was. So I need to go searching. Hold on. I'm on the hunt.
I see a
Okay.
couple with emojis, but they're lowercase. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All
And there
right.
was another one up there, I think,
Okay.
but
Let me know.
we can, um,
Why don't you
we don't-
start and I'll try to find that other one. How's that?
okay.
So this is Jeanette Valencia. May I get a message from the spirit?
Hi, Jeanette. Thanks for your question and thanks for the emojis. The energies are very active today. I'm seeing a bow tie, but I'm seeing like oversized bow tie and it's colorful. Not sure if you're like a painter or an artist or a clothes designer. Um, they're showing me that you like architecture and just art, sculpture, fashion. You have a very artistic eye. They're telling me the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. They're reminding me that the creativity that you channel through yourself is uh, is like getting messages from spirit, that you are intuitive in the way that you are creative. When you are creative, whether it's coloring on a coloring book, whether it's creating artist or architecture, or you're doing something in 3D. I can't tell. You could even like be a hairdresser, the way they sculpt hair, or you sculpt fashion and design. There's something in 3D that you do with your hands. It's not just a flat thing, although it could be a dimensional painting, but there's something that you do that you get inspiration from spirit, and they want you to to you can feel yourself. You get into the flow. They're telling me that you get into the flow and you can tell when you're either creating or whatever it is that you're doing. It could be even gardening, like with flowers and shrubs and plants, and it's just something in 3D. I'm sorry I can't pinpoint it, but um, if you could validate that, I might be able to go into.
She says she used to wear bow ties.
Oh my gosh.
I
Are
love bow
you a fashion artist? Are
ties.
you? Wow. That's the first thing they showed me, but I see that you are you pick up on the flow, and this comes through with your creativity. I'm not sure in what manner that you are creative, but this is what they're showing me. And then if I could get, let me see, she's a public health scientist. So okay, well, good. Well, thank you. Um, It may be a hobby that you're being creative. Are you intuitive? Do you get messages from spirit? Whatever it is that they're saying, you're bringing in flow from spirit. You either have dreams, or you have intuition, or you have, um, even if you have, this is your way of earning a living as a public health scientist. Maybe at home you're a really good cook, or you can, maybe you have hobbies or something like this, um, needlepoint. I don't know. Um, but
Well, I
it's
do think
some,
that,
Mhm.
excuse me, Jean, that does take creativity to be a scientist. I believe. It does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting. And
That
maybe
is
it's
bow
something that
ties.
she's been thinking
Let
that
me go
is
into the bow tie. Let me go back to the very first thing and see if there was a message in that.
okay,
It
Jean.
was just very colorful, and it was very, like, oversized and creative and 3D. Like, I was just picking up all this energy around that. Like, this is the way you expressed yourself. Like, this is your soul. Your soul's vibration is reflected when you wear these bow ties. Um, you're saying you were in touch with your soul's essence, and you still are. They're saying you
Mm.
are connected. You may not realize what you're doing is a way of connecting with spirit.
I concur with that, Jean. The colors I'm getting are indicating that as a integral part of the message. And I'm getting a lot of bright red, which is energy, you know, fire, the fire of imagination. I think you're right on. Hmm. Let me just try to dial into a specific from the guides here. I don't know why, but they're saying all roads lead to Rome. Try to clear that up for us. I'm not sure, but I get the meaning, perhaps. And maybe you're on this road of being a public health scientist right now, but you are definitely on a journey headed for a destination. Let's see. All roads lead to Rome. I'm getting the feeling that they're encouraging. They're like encouraging you. It's like follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, I'm seeing a scene from The Wizard of Oz right now, skipping down the yellow brick road. It's very, very joyful. They're encouraging. They're beside you. Okay, so yeah, that's the deal. It's Dorothy had like the lion on one side and the Tin Man on the other side, and that's the image that they're giving me. And I believe it's like this is a wonderful, exciting journey that you're on, and the destination is very beautiful, and they're happily accompanying you and guiding you and watching over you and loving you. Oh, yeah. Yellow brick
Yeah,
road.
they're on your journey with you. That was beautiful. I really love the quote that you say, "The fire of the imagination." And that was really interesting to me that you mentioned that. And she says that she loves imagination,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
great.
the way. That's the connection to our spirit realm. That's the connection to our higher self.
Yeah.
That's the connection to the universe is through the imagination. And we've
Mhm.
been taught all this time that it was just make believe because they didn't know what else to do with it. But it's not just make
Mhm.
believe, it's real. I'm
Mhm.
letting you know. I've
Yes.
seen it, I've
Yes.
felt it.
Yes.
There is more to this world than this human experience. We are, Terry and I, all of you who are watching this at any time, all of you are connected to a universe. It is absolutely 100% authentic and real. It's more real than this experience that we're having
Yes.
here.
Yes. Pure
It,
energy. Pure energy. And we're so connected. We chose these lives to come down, and we chose those that we come down and interact with, and we're very tightly connected. And that's when when it said that the destination is a beautiful place. Yeah, it's like discovering who you really are,
mhm,
and who those around you really are. So
mhm.
I'm very excited for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh,
Yeah.
and yes, she said that's so nice.
Aw.
Aw.
Thanks,
We
Jeanette. And
thank
we don't do this just to kind of like show off and say, look what we can do. We that's not the goal. The goal is to show you that you can do this,
Yeah.
that there is a way to connect. There is a way to reach out to spirit and to the universe and to our loved ones. And you can do this. We can do this. You can do this. And we raise our vibration when we're here doing these readings. And
Yes, we do.
anybody in the chat, or if you're watching later, your vibration raises when you're watching this. And we
Absolutely.
can all raise together.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. You preach, girl. Just kidding. That's the truth. Here's the result right here. Aha. She used her imagination while lucid dreaming ever since she was very young. Explore that to the max.
You're one of us,
Explore that.
Jeanette.
Yes, you
You
are.
just confirmed it. You're a
Oh,
light worker. You're
that's
a
good.
star seed, and don't let anybody else tell you anything different. This is not coincidence. This is not just happen. You happen to be, stopping by. It's for sure. And all this imagination and all this 3D, yeah, that was in your dreams too. Yeah. And it's dreams are an amazing
It's
connection as well. Mhm.
Absolutely. And now we have a question from Carolyn Adams.
Great.
Great grandmother Elsie.
Mhm.
10 kids.
She
Oh,
had 10
goodness.
kids.
You're
Wow.
not worthy.
You go, Elsie.
Not worthy, Elsie.
Hopefully there was a couple of twofers. Hopefully there was a couple sets of twins. Give her a little
I can only
break.
hope. All right.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you for the question,
beautiful.
Carolyn.
Great grandma Elsie.
Okay. Elsie. Boy. She is amazing. She came through right away. I just said, Elsie, can you come through for Carolyn? And she's like, oh, yes, I can. Oh, I love her energy immediately. I'm getting the feeling that you've been reading about her, studying about her, getting information about her. Maybe you're feeling her presence because she's saying, I've been around. I've been around. I've come close. I'm coming close. She's saying it's so fun to watch you from here, from over here. I can feel you. I don't just watch you. I feel you. I know you. Oh, she is a pleasant, beautiful woman. Okay, can you give me something that we can validate with, Elsie?
I'm sorry. That's your validation.
She just showed me working, gardening, cooking. Did she paint? Seeing her painting, and not with a paint, not painting the house. She's painting. My spirit lives on in all of you. She's so joyful. She's like this. She says, right there with you. She just keeps showing me how close she is. Okay. And she's saying, I'm tenderly close to you. Reach out to me. I can help. Okay. Wow. It's kind of all like, God, what a delightful woman. Wow.
I got a very strong force, uh, very like salt of the earth. Instead of man of steel, she's a woman of steel. And she showed me a little baby foot. And you know, the little baby foot, like maybe when they're 3 months old and they have like really chubby little feet, and the toes and the feet are like so chubby and the little toes. And she just showed me a really little, a chubby little foot. I don't know if you have a picture of a foot, if you have a bronze of somebody's baby feet or somebody's, but just little baby feet. She loved little baby feet. And then she showed me like a phoenix or a an eagle or a some sort of a very strong bird that I don't know if it's a condor is coming to mind, but she is standing up and being the divine feminine and spreading her wings. You can't see me, but like spreading her wings all the way out to the side, saying, I am woman. Like she is just a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
And
very
she has
powerful.
such a strong, stable, um, uh, sense and very strong soul and
Mhm.
just and this is what she wants to share with us and share with you. This is what she's imparting to you. And because you're getting to know her so intimately, her energy is able to come in and come close to you and blend with your vibration. So allow this and encourage this. She's an
Absolutely.
amazing force, but she loves those little babies, but she's still strong.
Oh, she came in, bam, like that. No hesitation at all. No, ethereal kind of look to it. She was right there. And yes, you do genealogy. So that's great. You have been looking into her. And you said nope. So I'm assuming that means you the paint question perhaps. But look into it. Um, look into it. It might be something that maybe you haven't found in your research yet, or maybe talk to some of your family members because I'd be really curious about that. I definitely saw painting, not, and it may not be like she may have decorated things with painting, you know. So check that out and keep us posted. And thank you for that question. And bye, Ron.
Bye,
Have fun
Ron.
with Linda G.
Yeah, we'll be there soon.
Yeah, no kidding. It's almost time. Gosh, this went by so fast, Gene.
Do you
It
see
always does.
Pirouette's reply there?
Um,
Right below
oh yeah,
Ron saying,
321. Oh, where is that? I lost it. I'm sorry because I already had this one. Okay. We'll bring that up and I'll find Periette's one. Uh, where I saw it and
right below where Ron said goodbye.
oh,
It's
okay.
421.
21.
I guess it's 221 your time.
Okay, that helps. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no fours here. There. Okay. Uh, okay. There it
Take your
is.
time. Yeah.
All right. 321. Awesome.
She
That is
prob
really great.
I'm very proud of you, Pierrette. I'm
Yeah.
very proud of you.
Yeah.
Now,
Very
what I
good.
had to do for myself is I just confirmed it each day and just to solidify it. It may, wave a couple of minutes here or there, but this is, I mean, if you work with your rods every day and you trust them and you have a relationship with them, you know when it says yes and no. That's
Mhm.
beautiful work, Pierrette. I'm so glad that I asked you to do that on your own because it empowers you. I knew you could do it. I know you have the connection.
Excellent.
Good job.
Okay. Okay. And as I said now, oh, okay. Here's another one. So let me, if we can do that quickly and then maybe take one more. And would that be okay, Jean?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Great.
I'm flexible. It's we're on your time. I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Alexis Long, thank you for your question. Does my mother have a message for me or my guardian angel? Thank you.
Do you have her name, Alexis, while we start going in and connecting with your mother? And then if we
That'd
can
be
just
helpful.
confirm with her name, that'd be great. But let's go in with mother for Alexis Long, and then we'll confirm with her name. Alexis Long, her mama.
Alexis, you may have to help me with validation since we don't have a name.
Oh, yeah. If she doesn't have a name for her, she just she gave us a little bit more
Oh, there it is.
information.
Oh, dear. I'm
Hmm.
so sorry. So sorry.
Do
Okay.
you have her first name?
Well, I was starting to get an image of a very lovely woman. Not super tall, but tall and well presented. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay, she appears to have long hair. Whew, okay, she's stepping up. I'm hoping this is her. I'm hoping this is her. Are you Alexis? Yeah. Oh, she says
Anna.
my baby
Anna.
Anna.
Hmm. Sorry.
Now she says my baby, but it's not like it's like my baby. Ah. Okay, the sorrow that you have carried these many years of what you interpreted it as our distance. Like, okay, I was taken from you, but I was always there. I was always right beside you. I was always surrounding you with my love. I was always whispering in your ear. Oh, gosh. It's a very, very powerful emotional feeling of just love, unconditional love. My beautiful, beautiful girl. I'm so very proud of you. And we have not been separated. I have been here. She wants that across. I have been here with you, beside you, cheering you on. Lift up your spirit. Lift up your spirit. Be joyful and talk to me. I'm right there. I'm right there as you're driving in the car. I'm right there as you're walking down the trail. I'm right there when you're in your garden. I am right there with you. Oh. Nothing can separate you from my love. Oh. Okay, that's all I'm getting, Jean.
I'm getting a very strong force, and she is likening her strength and her love and her devotion to Princess Diana. She's showing me how devoted Princess Diana was to the boys, and this is how devoted she was to you or is to you, and how much her energy is so strong and so much stronger because of the way that she left this earth plane, that she is given so many blessings to be so close to you, and her energy is all around you. And she's saying, my darling, you feel as though you don't know me. You feel as though you don't look in my eyes. And she says, but the only thing you need to do is look in the mirror. She goes, you are the spitting image of me. You act just like me. You giggle just like me. When you look in the mirror, you look at your eyes, you're looking at my eyes. She says, you know me because of how you know yourself. She says, I am just like you. You are just like me. And she's just so over the moon how beautiful you are, how eloquent you are, how smart you are, and how much you've overcome. And despite of the tragedy in your life, you've managed to have dignity and grace, and conduct yourself in the highest regard. She's very, very proud of you. It's such a beautiful, when she gave me that image of Princess Diana and how proud she is, she's like, I am like a very devoted, very and just exactly what Terry Lee said. She is. I saw like an image that she was looking this way, and it was sort of like a clouded mirror, but the mirror was see through, and she could see you through this mirror, and is watching you, and is sending her love through this little mirror. But it's not a mirror, it's like she could see it, sort of like a glass or something. But her energy is right there with you, and she is overwhelmed with joy because of how much you're like her, how much you giggle like her, how much you walk like her. These little mannerisms, you think you don't know her, but just look in the mirror. She's like, you are just like me. I am just like you. She's thrilled.
Wow. That's powerful messages. Powerful. Oh my goodness. That the force that we feel when we get powerful readings like that is just, it's overwhelming. But that love is absolutely amazing, Alexis. And I hope that that gives you comfort, and I hope it gives you joy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go look in the mirror. You'll see her.
So cool.
I know.
Beautiful woman too. I think we might round this up the way we started. I don't know if Andrea heard our intro, but I feel comfortable about that. How do you feel about that, Jean? Let's round it up.
Yeah.
We'll send you off. We're going to send you off. We talked about how our natural human emotions are going to try to get involved in this situation, but by meditation, connecting with nature, grounding, take off your shoes and walk in the grass. That's my favorite. Take that time to ground and connect with your guides, connect with the creator, connect with your loved ones, as we have just talked about, who are all around us, and build that energy up inside of you, build that peace and love up inside of you, and send that out into the world. Just being nice in the grocery store line has an effect on the cosmic vibration of humanity. I kid you not. I'm not kidding. And those little things, do what you can do. And if you feel led to do something politically, do it. Act on it. It will make you feel in control of the situation. We are not helpless by any means. And I can just feel the power of all of you right now out there. It is very powerful. So let's keep the faith. Jean?
Yeah, absolutely. These things are something that affects us at such a core level. And we can definitely feel the pain and feel the disappointment and the just the sheer, unbelievableness of the actions of some of these, just terrible behaving people, and just very cowardly acts, and manipulators. And what this is it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to make a change. It's an opportunity for us to shine our light. And what Terry said, if you are kind to somebody in the grocery store, it's like a pebble in a pond that ripples out and ripples out, and it affects people down the line that you may never even see or realize. So it's something that is tragic, and but it's not going to last long. It's just an opportunity for us to regroup, band together, and walk strong. We're
Yeah.
definitely going to be arm in arm, linking our elbows, arm in arm, and and head
Absolutely.
and we're banding together, and
That's
we're
right.
including everybody because it
Mhm.
affects everybody. Just because some knuckleheads that have some titles somewhere made some decision, it's not us. It's not the unity of us. It's not what we all believe is right. And we know this. I know this. You know this. The neighborhood knows this. We just need to band together. It's an opportunity just to
Mhm.
change the
Yeah.
course.
And if I could add one last thing, because my guides, oh, look, we got the double thing going on. I like it. The guides taught me this. And at first I'm like, what? Really? But pray for people's enlightenment. Pray for the president. Pray for his staff. Pray for uh, brilliant ideas to be revealed to them. Pray for the politics of the United States of America. Open that up and see and feel what you want to see. You want to see everybody respected, everybody honored, the idea that all life is sacred. Those are the things that we can do too, because that changes the vibration, and it's contagious. And after you get used to it, it's kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Oh, you guys, I
It
just
is lovely. So
so
at 2:34, Alice
oh,
had or Alexis had a response that you might want to look at.
okay.
2:34.
Sorry, I missed that. And let's
I know.
that's really
She
wonderful,
says, "Thank
Alexis.
you very much. Wow, powerful. I really needed to hear
Oh,
that. Bless you both. Love you. You're so
oh,
sweet, Alexis.
we
I'm
love
so
you too.
glad we felt it very, very strongly. And she probably was just over the moon to have a chance to relay this information to you.
Yes,
And
she
that's something
was.
that you probably guessed or had a feeling of all along, but you just weren't
Hmm.
sure. And
Yeah.
this really gave you the validation that you were looking for. So we're glad we could
Yeah.
help.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you, everyone in the chat. Your support is so incredible. We really can feel you out there. And we feel all of that love and that joy that you send our way. And we're going to sign off and look forward to our next time we're together, Jean. Oh, I
Yes,
love
it was
that.
a lot of fun. Thank you
Mm.
very much, Terry. I
Oh, of
really love
course.
being here with you and reading with you. It's so beautiful. You have such amazing gifts, and
Oh.
it just really raises my ability when I work with you. And together, we're like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." We keep
It's
going on.
it's certainly likewise. It's certainly likewise. Absolutely, without a doubt. So until next time, I'm going to close the way I always do. Uh, you are loved beyond measure. Carry that with you and spread it around. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.